Hello again, my name is Jamie, and normally I live in Saudi Arabia, but I am not in Saudi Arabia. I am in the United States, and it's great. I am on vacation, and I thought that being on vacation would give me an opportunity to play with my makeup some more and enjoy myself, relax, play with some color, have a good time. So I wanted to talk today a little bit about what makeup I brought with me, what makeup traveled with me. And I should admit that it is considerably less than I even brought the last time I came home, and that's not good. It's way less than what I brought last time, and I'm still like a crazy person. So I'm gonna kind of go section by section really quickly, and we'll start with the face, I think. So I was really good this time. Kind of, okay. I brought 3 foundations this time. I brought the True Skin from Catrice, the hydrating foundation with hyaluronic acid. This is like a very good medium length wear time foundation that looks really good overall. It's very complimentary on my skin. It just looks nice. And I've been wearing the crap out of this. I bought this like a year ago, and I didn't wear it like at all because it just wasn't my vibe. But when I pair it with certain concealers, it just pops off. And this is obviously the Fenty Ease Drops. I have it in the shade 2. This is just a nice light little skin tint, you know? I'm sure you've seen it. Then I also, for kind of a full coverage, sort of bougie matte beat, I went ahead and brought my Vanish foundation from Hourglass. And yeah, I haven't worn it yet. I also should say, I have been priming every day with one thing, and I'm kind of running out of it, and it's this Wet n Wild Primer Serum. I love this crap. I'm gonna buy more of it. Yeah, when I run out of it, I'm gonna buy more, for sure. And I should put this all back in my makeup bag as I go, right? This is not makeup I've purchased. This is makeup like for this trip. This is makeup I brought because I wanted to. Next up, talk about concealers. So I also brought the Catrice True Skin concealer as well. This is a nice hydrating concealer. It just kind of melts in your skin. I don't know. I had like a weird time with it last year, but then the more I used it, the more I'm like happy about it. I also brought my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is what I like to use with the Fenty Ease Drops, just to kind of mattify it up a little bit and kind of make it what I want. Or I'll go ahead and use the Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Eye Brightener. This isn't really a concealer, but you get it. I also brought with me the Be Perfect Chroma Conceal Liquid Concealer. And I like this because it's a little bit yellow on me for kind of like my blue spots, like right in my inner eye. So yeah. And I also brought the Hourglass concealer. I don't know how to feel about this. It kind of tends to oxidize, so. Concealers. I was pretty good. I also brought a ColourPop No Filter concealer, but I generally use that to prime, so ignore that. That one doesn't count. I also brought with me my Catrice Fixing Nude Illusion Loose Powder. This shit's great. I love it. So back in you go. Bronzers. I really tried to edit my bronzers this time because if I just let myself, I will bring 10 million bronzers. So I brought the Huda Beauty Tantour bronzer product. I also brought this like She Glam liquid bronzer. I know people have feelings about She Glam. I like it managed. I also brought with me my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow little mini thing. This thing about a year ago, and it is well loved at this point. So this is a bronzer and a highlight. I love this bronzer. It can pull a little red on me, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. So kind of branching over into highlight land, I have the ColourPop Happy Thoughts, what is this, Super Shock Cheek highlighter. This is always cute. This is kind of my go-to highlighter, honestly. I take this to work with me all the time, and it just is solid. It makes a nice like wet looking cheek. I like it. And I also brought with me my Fenty this thing. What is this? Highlighter. And this is the shade Mint Mojito, and this is the shade Sandcastle. I really prefer Sandcastle, but you never know. Mint Mojito can be fun. So back in my makeup bag you go. I also brought the Melt Cosmetics Amor y Mariposa Cheek palette because this is just going to carry all of the blush that I could ever want. I don't wear a lot of blush myself. It's just not one of my favorite products that I wear on myself all the time. So I figured one blush palette, done. So moving on. Eyebrows. I have like 4 She Glam pencils, 1 NYX pencil, and a backup. I do my brows the same way every time. Nothing new there. They're just solid, and like I said, I brought a backup just in case. For mascara, I have the Melt Cosmetics Supernatural Mascara in the shade Ultra Black. This shit's great. The packaging is super solid, and I like that it's red. This is a great mascara. I might almost reorder this. I might, I'm not sure. For priming my eyelids, I went ahead and brought my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And also I brought my Eye Prime Juvia's Place eye primer. And sometimes this can create a little texture. It might be expired though, so I'm not sure. I brought this with me. It's a little bit weird. I kind of just like want to use it up and then throw it away while I'm here. Like it's not gonna come home with me. Is this Natasha Denona Chroma Crystal Liquid Eyeshadow. I don't really use liquid eyeshadow anymore. It was more of a convenience thing for me a few years ago, but I don't like it anymore. Of course, Duo Lash. Of course. And for liners, I really had to edit myself. I brought these like 4 little, what brand are these? Wet liners. This is in the shade Menthe. This is kind of a minty color, obviously menthe. And this is Blue Lagoon. It's supposed to have like kind of a sparkly shift. And I don't know, I haven't really sat down and used these a whole lot because I just haven't ever been in the mood. And this one's kind of fun, old fashioned. This is kind of supposed to be a duochrome liner. I haven't used these a whole lot. And last one, I have Peach Melba. This is kind of a split liner. And I just brought them to try to use them, honestly. Like they've been sitting in my collection for a while and I just haven't really gotten around to using them too much. So I figured that like if I was in a creative headspace that maybe I would find the opportunity to use them. I don't know. I also brought with me 2 ColourPop liners. These like gel, I can't remember liners these are. Oh man, and they've worn off. Anyway, they're both green and well loved. They're both from that like jungle themed collection that they had. And I can't remember the names of them, but for, you know, my lower waterline, you know. Oh, and I also forgot this Suva Grunge cake liner. These are obviously like water activated. Most of these liners are water activated actually that I've shown you so far. I also have a Suva just plain black grease in the color Grease cake liner in case I want to get that out. I haven't used this in a while because I really have been preferring my Be Perfect Potted Jealousy liner. That's what I'm wearing today. And I don't know why, like this formula just suits me. It suits me nicely. And for fun, I went ahead and brought the, from Melt, the Amor y Mariposa collection, the shade Concha. It's this very bright pink, and this is supposed to be like a pigment paint. In case, you know, in case the spirit moves me to do crazy shit with eyeliner. I don't know. It could. You never know. I'm having some ideas here and there. I don't know. And these are all lip liners. Some of them are kind of like, I brought them because they were already in my bag. Such as this ColourPop lippy pencil in the shade Field Day. This is just kind of a nice nudie orange. A lot of them are nude. This is Melt All Day Everyday Ultra Matte Lip Liner in Headbang. This is, again, kind of a very just neutral brown. Good for everything. I don't know why I brought this. This is Vixen from Huda Beauty. This is kind of a red. Oh, I remember why I brought this. Never mind. I remember why. And kind of a red brown. And then this is Foxy. I use this all the time. Again, very neutral. And this is from Huda Beauty. What is it? Hello? What are you? I guess this is HBIC. I don't know what that stands for. I don't really want to think about it right now. I'm kind of cranking through this, you know. I brought with me a liquid lipstick from Melt. This is Rebound. This is a very nice red. Really a nice red. So, you know, just in case I wanted to do a neutral eye red lip day, I've got it. I also brought with me the shade Me from Juvia's Place. I think I'm wearing it. Yep, I'm wearing it today. Again, kind of just a nice, solid lipstick. And then I have this lip gloss from ColourPop. It's in the shade Renaissance. It's just kind of a gold gloss. And then I have a KKW lip gloss downstairs somewhere, and it's in a very neutral light shade. I don't remember. Then I have, of course, with me, I love this, my MAC Fix Plus. I really want to be cruelty and vegan, but in general, there's just some things that I can't get my head around that I don't like. I want to use them, and MAC Fix Plus is one of those things. So getting into the palettes, the good part, okay? I travel with this everywhere, all the time. And I haven't used it yet, but you know, my trip is young. I love this palette. We know I love this palette. We know. And this is Taupes from Juvia's Place. I love this palette as well. This was in one of my, actually both of these were in my spring favorites. And I brought Utopia and the pastels from Beauty Bay. I don't know what's on them. Something gross is on the pastels, but again, just in case a creative mood struck me, I am prepared. And again, these are so small and light that I was kind of like, whatever, I'll bring them. So this, I kind of deliberately brought with me to get some use out of. This is the Wilderness palette from Beauty Bay as well. I've worn it since I've been here. This is a beautiful palette, but yeah, I need to kind of push myself sometimes to use it. I don't know why. It's totally my vibe. I don't know. I also brought the Melt Amor y Mariposa palette. Very beautiful. Love this palette. Haven't worn it yet. And the Be Perfect Manifest Dream Big. This is fun. I've worn it. It's kind of great. I did a good look with this. My palette is super messy because it's kind of falling apart. I kind of wanted a neutral leaning palette that had some like pops of interest in it. So that's why I brought that. And then this is what I'm wearing today. I brought my Jade Thirlwall palette from Beauty Bay. I gotta be honest, Beauty Bay makes a banger of an eyeshadow. I wasn't so sure to begin with, but I kind of swear by it. So all of these things I kind of just like wanted to get use out of and thought that I would have fun experimenting with them while I was at home, relaxing, having some time on my hands. I'd love to dip into this one more for sure. And yeah, just, it's nice to have some space for creativity and for makeup, which is, you know, what we're all trying to do. I assume, if you're watching me. If you watch me, it's because you really love makeup. It's not because you like me. Anyway, that was a quick video. That's just me explaining what I'm traveling with, and I hope this video interests you and that you're doing well wherever you are. So check back in, and I'm gonna go eat some lunch now. Bye.